We might be seeing the Shulk versus Luigi, I imagine. It's because Luigi has a lot of stuff that will punish Shulk. It's a little bit hard to get in, but when he does get in, Shulk doesn't have a get off me button, and when Shulk doesn't have a get off button against like certain characters, he gets absolutely brutalized.
Are you expecting this Shulk even in singles?
I am expecting the Shulk. I never seen him really play in singles. I've seen him play a couple times. He has busted out the Shulk on almost all the occasions. Apparently, he has had a Falcon at one point. What's up?
I'm just laughing because I'm thinking to myself, freaks and cheeks. I'm just gonna start calling it that.
Yeah, freaks and cheeks. They decided to sponsor the man, not for that particular reason, of course.
Didn't mean to laugh, but continue your point. I'm sorry.
No, it's pretty darn funny. I'm not gonna lie. So whenever him and Ace were on, he was a. People thought it was something else in cheeks. I will, of course, won't make the connection there. I'll let the audience decide.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It looked like that's what it said. It didn't look like it said Ace.
Yeah, it didn't look like it said Ace. But despite all that, we'll be seeing more of the singles actually going. I'll think go Cloud. I forgot he actually does have a Cloud. So I'll think go Cloud versus, of course, Shulk.
You're going to go for the blonde anime boy. Why not go for the stronger one?
Yeah, why not go for the stronger one, the one that everybody fears and complains about. We'll be seeing a little more of the Diddy Kong here. So his Diddy Kong, very solid. He's on PR for a reason, using, of course, the little monkey man. So the thing that kind of sucks sometimes when facing a Diddy Kong is that Diddy Kong neutral is already outstanding because of Banana and because of some of his frames. When the player that's playing him is outstanding in neutral, it is very, very hard.
We're going to see the forward throw to fair. Oh no, and this is already just gimped off of that down tilt.
My man gets practically 0 to death on his first stock. Well, he doesn't get practically 0 to death. He does get 0 to death on his first stock.
And he had the potential to make it back up, but unfortunately he air dodged, which cost him any chance at recovering. But I think Dakpo would have covered that option regardless, probably with a down smash.
Yeah.
So we're seeing full control here from Dakpo, not even taking a single percent yet.
I haven't seen. We have a possible chance for a JV3, of course, here on the table, boys. I don't know if we're gonna see it, but the way that Dakpo is playing is not gonna make it happen, of course. So rip the dream. No JV3 here tonight, boys. No one's getting embarrassed. No one's getting put on a highlight vid for JV3s.
And that cloud down tilt gonna get rid of that banana.
Yeah, very interesting.
I like that option from Cheeks.
Yeah, and I don't know, wasn't paying attention too close, but did it trade with Banana so that way he immediately got out of down tilt? Hmm? Oh, it did? Oh,
yes, it does.
Very good.
Kind of like a clink of sorts. So, but
okay, I like Cheeks kind of just standing back, not really being overly aggressive. All right, his Cloud's actually not looking too bad. It did get kind of handled in the first part of his stock.
I think that was more of a flub on his part, though. He's really turning it around this time, but that Limit Blade Beam not going to get him anything.
Yeah, now Limit Blade Beam is not a bad move to go for. It's just that it's very reactable, so that's why a lot of people opt for Cross Slash. This Cross Slash is impossible to react to, and if you do say you can't react to it, you're a liar and a dirty thief.
Dakpo looking for the Trump option, but not able to find it on Cheeks as well.
Okay, both men just kind of playing neutral right now, kind of sitting still.
Blade Beam to cover his recovery. That's an interesting option, but it worked.
Yeah. No.
All right. Banana to catch that landing.
Yeah, Banana catch the landing. Good up B to, or good. He's good. It's fine.
All right. No down smash there from Dakpo, but we're going to see it there, and it's going to get the punish in the stock.
I'm going to say this. Despite the unfortunate first stock, I thought the second stock kind of showed that, he has the neutral to kind of deal with Dakpo. But unfortunately, when you're down in percentage, you have to make some good calls, and the calls weren't there for him, and the calls were all there for Dakpo.
Did you see the damage dealt? Cloud dealt more damage overall than Diddy.
Yeah.
So it goes to show that Dakpo just really utilizing everything that he had to its fullest potential to get those stocks early and effectively, and Cheeks just not able to find what he needed. We'll see if he sticks with the Cloud. I'm guessing he will, because Shulk Diddy is not fun.
Yeah, it's not fun when you don't get to play the game at all. So I imagine he's not going to opt for, of course, Shulk. He's going to be opting for the nice blonde man. Of course, wearing a coat this time, I want to say. So he's going to be taking it to Lilac. There's been speculation, I want to say, that this is possibly Cloud's best stage. So I'm not too sure about that, of course. But we're going to be seeing, of course, what the counter break has to offer, of course, for Cheeks.
All right, and Dakpo just spacing perfectly around these Cloud aerials. Cheeks not able to find what he needs, but getting the shield pressure on the platform.
Okay, we do have information on next set. We'll be giving that to you as soon as it says over with. That both men kind of playing neutral rather smartly, not really going for too many overcommitments.
That was kind of a very disrespectful limit charge there by Cheeks, charging limit right in Dakpo's face and going to get grabbed for it.
Yeah. Now here's a careful thing I would recommend for Cheeks is to maybe chill out on the rolling just a tad bit because Dakpo is starting to catch up onto it and is trying to punch it. But the way he's playing now, he's not really rolling. He's just more of using his run to get away from Diddy, which is actually a smarter choice.
He's catching all of these dash grab attempts from Dakpo with jab, but opting instead for getting that pressure off stage. It's where he's been finding most of his money.
Yeah, money, quote unquote. Okay, gets 4 throws for trouble. Also go for up B there. I think he was expecting an edge guard. A little bit too hard of a read. Not coursing it edge guard right there. 99% versus 67%.
All right, down tilt. We're seeing the nair on the platform to catch the landing, but Dakpo opting instead to just reset neutral and get some space away.
Yeah, I like the commitment right there by
Ooh, and he catches him, but
Wow, Angel Hands somehow still make it back on the platform. Has to guess. Still makes it back on stage. Gonna get clapped up a little bit. Falls out of the up smash. Now we got Cloud with full range on the field, boys, and could be curtains if he does get a good read. If he does get limit.
Limit is almost up, but we're gonna see down tilt to up smash come out from Dakpo and take that stock. You see a breath of relief from Dakpo. I think he was getting just a little frustrated with how he was getting out of all those confirms.
Yeah, that's the one thing about Diddy is that sometimes people fall out of confirms. Sometimes there's a little bit of blessing there, but once again, Dakpo being all over his opponent, not giving his opponent the chance that he needs to make that comeback.
Right.
So very interesting. I said, Cheeks is not playing the neutral really bad at all, to be honest. He's not being overly aggressive. He's not getting bodied by Dakpo.
Not by any means. And that blade beam going to clank with the banana and prevent any opportunity for follow-ups off that.
I don't think he was ready for the tech, or maybe just... Yeah, Dakpo could have punched him out of that tech, but I don't think he was ready for it, of course. And, of course, he's just going to be sent off stage.
Cheeks reacting to that monkey flip, but just barely not in time.
Oh, was going for the roll read right there. Dakpo opting not to give it to him. Could have been potentially his life.
Good F tilt, but not able to get the stock with just that. And the reverse banana to cover his recovery. Great play from Dakpo.
Yeah, Dakpo is a very intelligent player, very good player, very fantastic player. If he does get banana, it's banana to dream at that point. If he wants to go for a side B, he can waste it. If he wants to go for dash attack, he can do it as well. But also throw the banana, not getting it back from Dakpo. Dakpo just kind of standing right there waiting for him to make an option.
Actually love that option he had chosen earlier. It's something I've been seeing a lot from Zero, who is, of course, the best Diddy Kong.
Yeah.
You monkey flip, and then you don't B reverse, so you don't shift your momentum, but you reverse and pull out banana, so it throws it over the stage and helps cover your recovery so they can't ledge guard you. It's really creative and gives Diddy a lot of breathing room.
Unfortunate using his neutral B right there, so he's going to be not having limit anymore. I would like to see him use more of the cross slash. I feel like he hasn't really busted it out too much. And now he's kind of struggling to kill Diddy. It's not a thing that Cloud's usually used to.
I'm willing to bet it's all conditioning. He'll forget about cross slash if I just never use it. And the blade beam finally catches him and gets the stock.
Alright, blade beam finally coming through. Not so much in the clutch, but I said before, Cheeks is not that far behind. He's at 58%. One good Cloud combo will put him immediately at like 30, 40, maybe even 60%. It all depends on how he's able to make uses of his wins at neutral.
Dakpo continuously opting to throw him off stage rather than getting these up throw combos, except for right there. Way to prove me wrong.
Yeah, I hate when people do that, of course.
All right, and another limit blade beam. I find that to be very questionable at this very low percent. I know that you're charging limit a lot, but you're really risking a lot by throwing out your limit option that early.
Oh, tries to go for something slick right there. Unfortunately, does not get the cancel that he was looking for on the... Okay.
And I
very
like the
interesting
option,
recovery.
But not able to find the down tilt. Cheeks makes it back unscathed.
Yeah, I actually like the recovery right there. It was a good mix-up. I've never seen any Cloud really do that, of course. He would have got Dakpo off him if Dakpo was not ready for it. Okay, nice dare to kind of stop Dakpo's in his ways.
Win the back air to catch the roll.
I said the way Cheeks...
And we're under a minute now.
Yeah, we're actually under a minute. The way Cheeks has been playing this neutral is very good for him. because he's not really putting himself out there, and he's almost got limit on deck. If he's able to, oh my God! If he's able to, of course, get a cross slash, it's game over, especially with all his rage.
This is the banana of death. Dakpo not quite able to cover that jump.
This is the biggest part of the game right now. We have 33 seconds left in the field, boys. We have 30. Oh my God! Goes for the down B. Unfortunately, misses it. It's got 26 seconds. He has to make this comeback. He cannot course camp him out anymore.
Dakpo can camp him out, though.
Yeah, Dakpo can't camp him out.
We've been seeing Dakpo approaching all game, but I'm imagining now he's going to be playing completely evasive.
Oh my God, almost gets a roll read right there. Asta just grab release, of course. Oh, he went for the roll read. Does not get it. And
this is probably going to be the game.
Yep.
You see him just give up and start taunting. He knew it was over.
Very impressive game by Cheeks, actually. I'm not going to lie. Not getting killed by Dakpo, getting tied up by Dakpo, and almost like having the some of the right reads, but just a little bit off. Just a little bit off. I can especially see the talent that's coming out in Cheeks. Very impressive. We will be seeing him set down the losers, and we will be seeing Yuriloki versus Dakpo.
So we're probably going to be seeing Cloud again against Diddy, but we'll see if this Cloud can do something different.
Very interesting. I can't wait to see how this goes.
It's been a long time since I've seen Yuriloki, but I'm willing to bet that he's still very limit charge heavy. So he'll be very campy and very defensive. So I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a, optimal Cloud play way.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to think, because I played Yuriloki like last week, I want to say it was. And like I didn't feel like he was really that campy. Of course, I'm also super campy as Ryu, so I mean maybe I'm just not noticing things. But he just seemed to be a little bit, he wasn't really aggressive, but he did pick his options right when he could, of course. So I want to see how he faces Dakpo versus how Cheeks face Dakpo. Now, Dakpo coming fresh off the matchup, probably starting to remember a lot of things about the matchup. So we shall see if Yuriloki becomes a victim of such things like that, or maybe Yuriloki just upsets Dakpo himself.
And, we saw when Dakpo was playing Cheeks that